Silvia, another Six Nations to look forward to. What makes it so special for you?
I guess being back, I love Six Nations. I've been injured for a while now, so being back on pitch is great. And I'm just looking forward to playing. And if everything goes well, touch wood, I should get my 50th as well. Lots of people coming from England to watch me. My family's there, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully everything goes as planned.
You've stolen my notes. You were actually in the player of the team last year, of the season of the Six Nations. Why do you feel you're performing at your peak last year and hopefully kicking on, coming back from injury?
I don't know how I ended up in that team, so I don't know. I think for me, I'm like to think I'm growing year after year. I started playing quite late when I was 22, so I think I haven't reached my full potential yet. So yeah, I'm just I want to put out good performances and to feel happy with that.
You started out playing basketball,
yeah,
and then Calerno, and then 9 months later you're playing for the Azzurri.
Yeah.
How does that add up? Because in my head it doesn't.
I guess I started playing and I just loved so many things, and my approach to things is I'm led by enthusiasm. So as soon as I started, I get enthusiastic, and when I'm enthusiastic, I just pour all of me. That means I was spending lots of time asking to the coach, can we do extra? Can we do extra? Can we do something more? Can I do something more? How can I get better? And in full honesty, in Italy we don't have a big depth, and especially in the front row position. And I got picked to play in the front row for Colorno. So when you get a prop, very enthusiastic, with a big work ethic, it doesn't take long time to get into, I think, the national setup. I would like to have more depth so that it actually required to know the game better, but that was the reality. That was almost 10 years ago. So I got into the national team when I was probably still very raw. I was still very raw, still very new to the game, didn't know that much about the game, and I kind of grow by playing, which for me was a big shock. I felt lots of imposter syndrome when I was there, because I didn't know much, and I learned by doing, by getting smashed on pitch, by getting smashed in the scrums and everything. So I guess that was it, really.
And then the other side, I think 5-6 years ago you said if you didn't perform in the Six Nations game, you might retire.
Yeah.
What was the thinking there? And you're still going and you've got a lot more to go?
Yeah, I think as I said, I started playing for the national side when I was probably not ready, and that was not coming from me judging myself. It was objective factor, and that kind of made me question a lot. Do I go here? Am I good enough to be here? And that was getting bigger and bigger in my head. And I think that Six Nations for me was I'm struggling so much because I feel I'm not good enough, that this is not there is a point where it's a good challenge for you, but that was not. I wasn't enjoying the challenge anymore because I was doubting myself too much. And I guess I've then moved to England, and that probably helped because I just started enjoying again. I think I started being challenged not only during Six Nations but in every training session, and I grow as a person as well. And I've been working a lot on the mental side of it, a lot in therapy with sport psychotherapists at the club, and I've read a lot about how you can change different approach. And now I feel again, as I said before, I still haven't reached my full potential, but I've kind of changed my mindset about that. So it's yes, probably you will never get the perfect performance right, but how can I change it? Now I'm really focused. I know what my dream is, and I know I have a kind of mindset that I want to keep, and I'm not that focused anymore on the outcome, which is a good or bad performance. More about how I get there and enjoying getting there.
This Italian squad, some settled, but also some newcomers. Serio, Grassi, Ago.
Yeah.
How much are you looking forward to seeing these new up-and-coming talent?
Yeah, not being in Italy, I haven't seen these girls playing in ages, or probably some of them are that young that I was in Italy. They were probably playing in under 10, so I've never seen them playing. and some of them are playing in France as well. So I haven't really been seeing them playing, and I think that's what I'm most excited about, because some of them I have never met them, so it'll be good to first meet them in camp, share the pitch, and to see how they are.
Being at Exeter and now Harlequins, you'll also go up against some familiar friends, which you've done. That always must be dark arts and very fascinating encounters.
Yeah, I love it. What I love the most about rugby is like the opportunity, but also the connections you make. I love playing against my teammates, and I love that post-match chat. Obviously, when you're on pitch, you don't really care if you're your friends or they are not your friends. You can kind of use that in your advantage because you know, or kind of know how they are, but you just play the game. And then I love the post-match chat, I love the meal after the game all together. I just love it.
In 2019, Italy came second. You were part of that. Do you dream of those days once again, or is it very different?
It's very different to me personally. Like that campaign, I was in the team, but I don't think I played much of that game as a campaign. Like it was my second Six Nations, so I was not that highly involved. And as we spoke before, my approach was probably not greater, and I didn't feel that part of the team. So I'm more of let's think about what's next in life. So that's my approach, really.
France is next, first up, which a team you did very well with last year, but also this team has gone to Edinburgh and beaten Scotland. Yeah. So you like a shock or a performance?
Obviously, as we said many times, you can't change the order that you pick your games, and you just have to embrace the challenge. We obviously placed France in the World Cup, and now we got the opportunity to go at them again in France, where we know is really hostile because their fans are loud and they love their gears. So it's just an opportunity to start on a high.
And a final one, what in a couple of months' time when you look back, what's a success for you in this championship?
So I think individually to stay healthy, not getting injured, and as a team, I'd see success as feeling proud of each other by the end of the campaign, and to feeling that we put out there good performances.
Silvia, great chatting to you.
Thank you very much.